What's up, everybody? I hope you're ready, because I am. This is Nerd for the Word. In this episode, we are going to be talking about the creation of all of the earth. In the beginning, full of darkness, God created the heaven and the earth. That was great and everything, but it was still full of darkness. Now, if it was me... Hello? Can anyone... Is anyone there? Oh. He probably realized that he needed some light. With that, he said, "Let there be light." Can you imagine with God being so powerful that when he said, "Let there be light," it was probably like walking out of a movie theater in the middle of the afternoon. Let there be light! Now, God saw the light as good, but he separated it from the darkness. He did all of this on his first day. Clearly someone was Employee of the Month. On the second day, he separated the water from the sky. On the third day, he decided to separate the water again by creating land. Now, the fourth day probably took longer than the others, because he expanded light into stars. And he created the sun and the moon. Can you imagine watching that? Just add some dubstep and we'd be like... On the fifth day, God created life. He created animals in the sky and in the water. Now, before I move on, I have to ask, why did God create mosquitoes? Is it in here? No! Ugh! Personally, I think that was the first test of man. Filthy little bloodsuckers. Okay, I'm done! The sixth day was probably the most exhausting. I think he was showing off, if you ask me. He commanded the land to produce living creatures. He created livestock, wild animals, and creatures that moved across the ground. This includes bugs, snakes, and spiders. Why? Why? Then he wanted man to rule the world. Okay, that was creepy. Okay, it wasn't that crazy, but he did intend to have man rule over everything. So, God created man. Before we move on, does anyone know the name of the man that God just created? Anyone? I guess no one knows the answer. Okay, you don't have to scream it. Yes, Adam, you got it right. We'll come back to him later. And on the seventh day, God rested from all of his work. He blessed the seventh day, making it holy. He probably went cliff diving or surfed sweet waves with dolphins. Wish I could do that. Well, this concludes the story of creation. If you like this video, share it with your friends, like and comment, and tell me, what animal you not a fan of? And what did you think God did on the seventh day? Stay tuned, because I will be telling the story of Adam and Eve next time. Thank you all for watching. See ya!